Hello, I'm Random Pauk, and tonight we're reviewing Pirates of Dark Water on the Sega. Now, as you notice, I got my webcam back. I finally bought a new one, and I got a new headset, but I just haven't put it together yet, but we'll get it going in the near future. Alright, this is Pirates of Dark Water for the Sega. This is actually a really fun game, and one of my most memorable games for Sega. Have you ever seen the Pirates of Dark Water cartoon back in the day? Well, you should be familiar with the story, but there's 3 heroes you can pick from, each with their own capabilities. Rin is the well-rounded one, Tula is the fast one, and Ayaz is the slow, strong one. Well, for the sake of this video, we're going to play as Rin. Now, this game is a typical side-scroll adventure, but it does have a lot of hidden secrets. So you want to make sure you search everything thoroughly, because this game has a lot of hidden secrets. And you also want to be careful, because there are several parts in this game where if you try to jump down a platform, you'll just fall to your death. Because there's nothing below you, kind of like the Star Wars Super Nintendo game, so you want to be careful about that. I got hit. That's one thing I meant to mention at the start, is you want to be careful, because if you take any damage at all, you will not be able to collect those, I guess, turkey legs or chicken legs, because the only way to collect those is to be at full health, otherwise it just heals you. But if you fucking collect them when you're at full health, then you actually get to put them in your item list. As you can see, you get an item list of various things you can use throughout your adventure. And like I said, if you're even missing a tiny bit of health, those chicken legs do not become an item. But those chicken legs are very important to heal yourself, so you want them, you want as many of them stockpiled as you can. So yeah, don't collect the chicken legs or turkey legs, whatever they are, unless you're at full health. Because otherwise it just uses it immediately and you don't get the item in your inventory. Now, there are plenty of items to gather in this game to make things easier. That's just one of them. Once your character gets maximum health, you can collect hearts. And the hearts are actually quite useful, because you can either use it to maximize another man's health, another character's health, or you can use them to maximize another person's health, or use them as a complete heal. Because if you're dying but you already have max health, you can use the hearts you find and collect as a complete heal, which is very useful. I fucked up there. And yeah, Rin is one of the most interesting characters in this game, because if you ever watched the cartoon, you'll know Rin, son of Primus, fucking trying to get the 13 treasures of rule. And eventually in this game, unlike the actual show, in this game, Rin can actually get the complete sword, which is one of the things in the sword, one of the things in the show about Rin having a broken sword and looking for his father's weapon or whatever, and he finds out, you know, Pirate Lord Bloss was the one that fucking killed his father and stole the sword or broke it. I don't remember, it's been so long since I played the game. But anyway, in this game, unlike the series, in this game you actually get the full sword. You just have to play and do the special area, which we may get around to later. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good game. If you've seen the cartoon series back in the day, you'd probably appreciate it more. How am I supposed to handle a guy that drops from below? But anyway, we want to collect these Minga melons because they'll be helpful later. And we definitely want to collect the throwing daggers and all that because they are very helpful. Like I said, each character has their own abilities. Like Ren has the throwing daggers, Tula has that like psychic wave. But they all have different powers that show value. If you fall too far, as you just saw, you fucking die. Well, you don't die, but you take a shitload of damage. Anyway, I was jumping at the wrong part. Anyway, every stage in this game has a lot of secret treasures to discover. Oh, I'm fucking up big time on this one. I'm getting my ass killed. But yeah, every stage in this game has a lot of secret treasures to find, especially once we get to the Citadel. You'll start seeing what I'm talking about once we get to the Citadel. God damn it. Enemy knocking me to the ground. Once we get to the Citadel, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because the Citadel has a lot of hidden treasures. Which we'll be going to the Citadel after we're done here. How'd I miss that jump? I did this so much better. Back in the day, I was so much better at this game. Why am I missing such a simplistic jump? I would have already been pretty much at the Citadel at this point. I refuse to use a chicken leg. You gotta be careful of those big guys, because those big guys will throw nets. And if they hit you with those nets, they'll stop you for a minute. So you gotta be very careful with those big guys. And there is a kind of double jump you can use. And yeah, they're very... You get fairly good passwords in this game. They're not too long. I missed some items in that first area. I apologize. In that first area, I missed a gravity potion and a heart. But, all I can say is I fucked up on that. Anyway, this is the Citadel. This area is actually pretty tough. There are a lot of secrets in this area, though. So you want to be very careful how you go through the stage in this area, because there are a ton of secrets in this area that you would want to explore. Because you get a lot of good items in this area. A bunch of hearts, meat legs, and everything else. You definitely want to explore every aspect of this stage. As you can see, there's a gravity potion and a heart right at the start. There's Charon, I guess. He's not in the show, but they added him to the game. But this stage is also where the game starts getting really tough. Mainly because the fucking enemies start getting really strong. Like those skeletons are assholes. Those skeletons are assholes. Anyway, to progress through this stage, you gotta find all the keys. And the keys are sometimes hidden in very hard to find places. Like right here, there's a secret wall that leads you to some shit, which is plenty of meat legs. But if you go farther, oh wait, that's not the right wall. But yeah, this place has a lot of hidden secrets. So you really want to thoroughly search this place, because this place has a lot of hidden. This place has a lot of hidden secrets. Just like some of the stages later, there are a lot of fucking hidden secrets in these stages. Anyway, there's the first key. And enemy respawns are quite frequent, so you gotta be careful about enemy respawns in this game. But anyway, in this game, you gotta do as much as you can to conserve your items, because you'll need them much later. And I hate these spitting ghouls. These ghouls are annoying as fuck with their spitting, because they always hit you before you're ready. But this game has really good graphics and music for the Sega, so I can't complain about that. This game is actually really well done. That was actually a waste of a meat leg. I should have waited to grab that. Well, yeah, up here there are a lot of hidden passages that you gotta pay attention to. Like, there's a key there. But if you go farther, you'll get to this area where you get the gold coins. So yeah, that's a nice little hidden secret, and I was too reckless right there. But not all these places hide treasure. Some of them are just a pain in the ass. Like this little hidden area right here. Oh wait, no, never mind. It had a key. Well, if you go farther, you'll notice this little area with the skeletons. That little area with the skeletons has nothing. So there's no point in going through that secret passage. Yeah, that extra secret passage there is just death. There's no point in going there. So some of the secret passages in these stages are not helpful. In fact, some of the secret passages in these stages are actually a waste of time. But the point is, there's a lot to explore and a lot of passages to find. Like up there, there's something that I can't get to. I'll have to figure out how to get to it. First, we gotta kill these fucking skeleton assholes. Now, they remind me of the skeletons from Golden Axe, but they're obviously not. Well, as I said, the graphics in this game are really good, and you have a kind of variety of attacks where you can throw weapons, you can fucking kick shit, you can throw shit. So there's a variety of... They're burning up all my shit. But you don't have to fight all these enemies. You can run past them. Or you can stand in them and get their ass kicked by them. But yeah. The Citadel is one of the most annoying stages in the game. Unless you're trying to get the... One of the only other annoying stages off the top of my head is when you're trying to get the fucking final sword for Red. But yeah, the Citadel is a very annoying stage, and if you do it early like I did, you're gonna hate it. Because the enemies in the Citadel are very dangerous. And they piss you off. Ah! Fucking bad at the end. Anyway, we got another gravity potion. I thought the bat was gonna stop. I fucked up right there and now I jumped to my death. Yeah, you gotta be very careful with your jumps in this game because all it takes is one fuck up, as you can see, and you take a lot of damage. You can't fall too far, otherwise you die, obviously. But if you do take a hit, it will help you, protect you from the fall, so that's actually helpful. If you take a hit, it will help you protect yourself from the falling, so that's nice to know. But yeah, on this stage, you're probably better off using your throwing items, because you can kill those skeletons from a distance. But yeah, Pirates of Dark Water was probably one of my favorite cartoons growing up, and it's definitely one of my, not my favorite, but it's actually an excellent game on the Sega from when I was a kid, and definitely worth playing. But yeah, they start bombarding you with these fucking skeletons, so you gotta be really careful about that. Cause yeah, it starts getting fucking hard as the game progresses. Now, we're not at the hard part yet, but you can already tell, just starting with the Citadel, that the game starts getting a lot harder a lot sooner. So yeah, we gotta be very careful. Alright, we got the key. Alright, that's all the treasure there is there. I know I'm probably missing some of the treasures. I will admit I'm probably missing a lot of the treasures because it's been so long since I played the game, but I'm trying to get as many as I can remember. Because there are a lot of treasures to remember, and I'm trying to remember them. Fucking bat right there always fucks you. Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, one of the stages later you can do one of these paths that you cannot do normally to get the second sword, to get the final sword. But that's way later in the game that you get Ren's final weapon. But anyway, you want to check the walls in this place because there are plenty of secrets hidden. And like I said, I probably missed some of them. But I'm just trying to do a review of the game, and I can't guarantee I'll get everything because it's been so many years since I played it that I cannot guarantee remembering everything. Well, as you can see, there are a bunch of 1-ups to find, so you don't have to worry about dying as long as you aren't fucking up like I am. Ah, what the fuck? Hey, notice when you actually die, you lose all the max health you've gathered. So yeah, you want to be very careful about dying. But if you do lose your max health, you notice how you have an accumulation of hearts. If you do die and lose all your max health, you can use those hearts to build up your max health again. But the problem is, you want to save those hearts because they also act like a complete heal. So if you're dying and you really need health, those hearts actually act really well as a complete heal to restore yourself from nothing to full. Ah, that was stupid. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, we're really fucking up now, aren't we? But yeah, I have actually beaten this game as a kid, but that was a long fucking time ago. And as you can see, right now, I suck at this game. Well, one of the most important things I can say about this game is when you're playing it, make sure you're at full health before you grab the hearts and drumsticks, otherwise they don't become choosable items in your inventory. And trust me, you want them to be choosable items in your inventory because they'll be very helpful later, especially once you get to the end game. I don't remember how many stages are in. Did I really just jump to my desk? I'm an idiot. I really don't remember how many stages are in this game. I think there's like 7. I don't remember exactly. God damn it. I'm really making mistakes now. Ah, I shouldn't have double jumped. Yeah, but the Citadel is a very tough stage for the start. And it doesn't get any easier. Once you get to the pirate ship, it actually... I mean, you could technically do the Pandawa stage next, where you're battling fucking Conch and all that. But I like to get the Citadel out of the way, because the Citadel is a pain in the ass. I was about to say, don't fuck it up. Anyway, once we get to here, And we gotta get past these ghost archers. And we get the 1-up, some meat legs. And don't grab the compass immediately. You want to jump over it and grab a bunch more 1-ups and meat legs. Then you can grab the compass. And then you get the code in cookie. If you want to know some other codes to this game, if you want to start the game with the compass and the first treasure rule, I think the code is Scooby-D. You know, like Scooby-Doo, but just Scooby-D. I mean, the codes in this game are not hard to figure out. So, yeah. There are plenty of codes if you want to start the game with shit. But then the next stage is the Pandawa stage, where you have to defeat Conk and all that. I mean, yeah, there's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, there's only like 7 stages in the game. Wait. Well, anyway, a good game for Sega. Definitely fun to play. And if you liked the cartoon back in the day, this game would be really good to play just because of that. And there are several characters to play. And you got a cumulative inventory, so it doesn't matter who collects the items. Like Tula, she's fast, so she does damage quicker. All their special abilities are very similar. They all just are straightforward projectiles, so there's not really much difference in the character besides their attack speed and movement speed. But anyway, I'm going to pretty much end this here. As you can see, I got my webcam working again. I bought a new one. But if you like my videos, please follow and subscribe. And I got more videos coming out in the near future. Some old games, some new games. Well, you pretty much know the drill by now. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend coming up. And I'm going to end this one here before I start rambling so much that y'all get pissed off. But anyway, take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. And the folks, signing out. You know, goodbye.